Hi everyone, I'm Maddie.
And I'm Amber, making sure it's recording.
Which is talking Tara.
I'm sorry, you want to do that again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi everyone, I'm Maddie.
And I'm Amber.
And we're
Witches Talking Tarot.
And today we're gonna run as
fast as we can. Can't catch me.
We're the Gingerbread Man.
Yes.
We're gonna talk about the origin of the Gingerbread Man.
Yes, and other food that flees from you. I almost started just singing "We Wish You a Merry Christmas" to open this episode because
wish you
Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I love that song.
I follow this one podcast. I know this is off the top. You know what? I can't. There's so many people here.
I feel that.
But it has to do with the history of certain Christmas songs and traditions.
Okay. I understand that.
Yeah. But I won't go there. Anyway, so we're going to be talking about the Gingerbread Man. The Gingerbread Man story that we know and love was written in the 1800s. Mm-hmm. I believe it was the late 1800s, yes, but like pre-Civil War.
70 something, yeah.
Wait, maybe right after the Civil War. And it was basically like this woman's was it their grandmother or her friend or someone like that told the story to her children, and she wanted to write it down and preserve it. She had heard the story previously as a
gift. Apparently that was kind of a big thing because more than one of these episodes that we've done on stories, it just occurred to me, there have been at least 3 of these because Goldilocks was that way as well. Mm-hmm. It was written down as a gift for a specific child, like Alice in Wonderland.
And people are doing that now even more with the indie author having the ability to print on demand.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. But I mean, think about back then. They would have been hand-writing that fucking book.
And hand-stitching.
it. Yeah, which I was totally actually going to bind books for my children this
People
year.
Are doing that, and I wish I had that ability.
I'm going to. I just did not.
I would love.
I'll start for next Christmas.
I'm shocked at how many people are actually doing this now. A lot of people are hand binding their own copies of like different fan fictions because they don't want to read it online. Yeah. They want a physical copy. Don't sell it. It's illegal to sell it. Don't sell it. Don't buy it. It's illegal to sell and buy. But if you're printing it out and you're hand binding it for yourself or you gift it, that's totally different.
That's totally legal.
If somebody is reading this, please gift me a hand-bound copy of the auction, the real version of the auction. I just want that. I need those 600 pages in my face. But anyway, and people are also ripping covers off of books and
rebinding them. Yeah, that's what I was going to do. I was going to completely rebind, make a new cover, like a fancy cover, a unique cover that would speak to both the book and the person receiving the book, you know? And I guess that'll be next Christmas, and none of my kids listen, so it'll still be a surprise, because they're not listening to me right now.
But the story that we know and love is late 1800s, probably right after Civil War. It was originally printed in St. Nicholas magazine, which I fucking love, because
that makes
St.
sense.
Nicholas, it's fucking Christmas.
Oh yeah.
Even though it was printed, I think, in August.
Right.
But
and let's be very clear, just like with Goldilocks and the 3 Bears, this story was written down and printed in the late 1800s.
Yes.
But it was passed down orally
yes.
for decades or hundreds or thousands of years before that.
So there's many different, what could be origins of this story. I'm gonna have to start with the Russian one. It's actually the only one that does not have food.
Yeah.
It was clay. It was basically, like in previous episode, to an old married couple. They couldn't have children. They were very sad, so they made a clay child. The clay child came back to life. He was a fucking demon that could not stop eating. So he ate them out of house and home, and then he ate them. And then he's running, and he's like, nobody can catch me.
Fucking golem, man.
Yes, literally.
Okay.
He comes up to an owl, and Owl's like, who? Hey, who are you? And he eats the fucking
common
owl.
in Russian. Not that part, but coming up to an owl, coming up to animals and insects in Russian folklore where they give you, like, they say you're either kind to them or you're not kind to them, and that portrays how the story goes.
Yes, exactly. So he eats him, and then I think he comes up to like a fox or something, and then he eats the fox. And then he comes up to this goat, and this goat's like, "Hey," he's like, "Hey," and basically the goat's like, "Yeah, I know you're gonna eat me like you ate everybody else, so if you just open your mouth, I'll climb right in." And the stupid clay boy does, and what? No, the goat rams him, and when he knocks him down, he falls apart because he's clay.
Huh, that makes sense, and that makes me wonder if, well, actually, no, it's not, because I already know the origins of Humpty Dumpty, but it makes me think of Humpty Dumpty, and it also makes me think, like, the Gingerbread Man's kind of like the opposite, right? Because the Gingerbread Man, he's fleeing things that want to eat him, and he's, like, outsmarting them,
It's the same energy of, I'm smarter than you, I'm smarter than you. And every single one of them is. I think there's, like, a Hungarian version where it's cheese.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's... worldwide, European-wise at least.
Yeah, I've read all the European ones, but I didn't read anything other than.
Yeah, I don't remember.
American. Gingerbread Man is American.
Yes,
but the origins are European.
And there are different kinds of food that gain sentience and say, "No, I don't want you to eat me," and then run away. Like, that is the common theme, except for the Russian clay goat boy. But even in Russia, they have their own food one as well, and I think it's potato-based food. I don't say that to be any kind of way. If you're a long-time listener, yo, we all know I'm Russian, so I ain't trying to be rude. I'm just saying, like, I feel like it was like a potato biscuit or something that I read about from Russia, but, like, all over Europe.
It was fucking the potato pancake thing.
Yeah. I love me a latke.
Is it latke?
Latkes are Jewish food, but yes, I do love me a latke. Lolly and I love making latkes for Christmas.
But
it's not wrong.
In my opinion, I think it started and came about because of food scarcity. So
I agree.
It was so much easier on the children, I would think, to be like, "What? There's no more bread in here? It must have just ran away."
Well, and I see it from a different perspective, but still food scarcity of, we fear not having food. So it is a very real fear in a time where everything has soul. Everything is an animate object because our ancestors, to them, everything had consciousness. So, like, to picture that your food realizes it is fated to die inside of you and decides, no, I'm not going to do that, and runs away, well, that makes your life even harder because you've already gone through the trouble of procuring this food, whatever it may be, whether you bought it at the market, grew it and harvested it, hunted it down, whatever the case is, you went to, and you put energy into creating this food that you plan to eat. So when it just runs away, like your meatball,
oh, motherfucker.
Go ahead. On top of spaghetti, all covered in cheese. I lost my poor meatball when somebody sneezed. Achoo! I can't not do the achoo. I didn't sing it, though. So
no, my husband does the same thing. And he does it all the fucking time. Yeah. And he does it in some opera shit.
So did my dad, who's in that room.
Some opera fucking song. I'm like, God.
Oh, yeah, I guarantee you my father sang it like this
at once. Oh, he does.
He's got Parmesan in one hand, and he's singing about the runaway meatball.
You have to do it.
You have to. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm going to tell him it's offensive to my eyes.
But it's like, think about it. This is a fear that is so human. It has spanned centuries.
Absolutely, yeah.
And I also like, so one thing that I did read about the Gingerbread Man legend, and like the food running away, is about the fact that the food is fighting its fate, right? So the gingerbread cookie was created solely for the fact of you eating it. So now when he realizes, and he goes, run as fast as you can, can't catch me, I'm the Gingerbread Man. When he's taken off and he's booking it, he is now creating his own destiny. He is looking in the face of fate and saying, I will do what I want. And as a human, that's a very human thing, because especially back when these tales would have originated, most likely you had to pay taxes or homage or something to somebody that's like way rich, right? And you're this lowly little person, right? Like whether it's a serf or a, indentured servitude, or the fact that we are the poor people and the king has everything, whatever the case may be, right? That's kind of a very human thing to say. I refuse to accept as my fate that I just have to serve you forever. And I love that aspect of it. I never would have thought about it that way before if we hadn't done this research. So I really appreciated that, because like it was an interesting thought of our food getting to choose its own fate, and how we as humans play that out over and over through the centuries. Because I mean, we have the gingerbread man from the 1800s, and then in the 1900s, we absolutely got the fucking runaway meatball. And prior to that, we had other foods, like you said, the cheese, and there's the potato, and, I'm sure there's a lot of other, like, I don't remember. I remember reading there's a bunch of different stories like this. I just don't remember.
And I think we covered the basis, really, for this one. Like, I will say that there's this book called The Baker's Wife. I've never read it. I kind of want to read it for morbid curiosity, but I've never read it. It is about the gingerbread man. But he's like a full-size gingerbread.
Gingy!
Oh my god, let's talk about Shrek.
Let's talk about Shrek.
Oh my god.
Well, Gingy at this point is the most iconic gingerbread.
Oh, he's so fucking funny.
It doesn't even matter how you grew up. Like, I was 17 or 18 when Shrek came out. Does not matter. Gingy, man. Gingy.
Gingy was the best.
Gingy.
He had no legs.
I know!
He had no legs.
I have no legs.
Eat me. And then he would!
Oh my god, I forgot he would say
Dude,
eat me.
He's so
I just love his little mouth, the way it moves.
Do you know the Muffin Man?
Yeah.
And then in the second one, when he goes to the baker's, and he gets that big ass fucking like gingerbread man, like huge,
it's like psycho.
Yeah, he is like psycho, dude.
Ginger snaps.
He's like not the gumdrop buttons, because they like hit his button and it fell, and then he just like went crazy. Like the big one is crazy.
He is a little ginger snap. I don't know. I think this was a fun. I'm glad you wanted to do gingerbread men. Yeah. I think snowmen and gingerbread men go well. That's why I had to wear this top.
Oh, I think so. Absolutely.
And I hope that we added a little bit of fun to your holiday. And from a kitchen witch perspective, remember, if you would like to enchant gingerbread men, just remember, they dissolve in milk when they're not doing what you said. I couldn't help myself.
So I realize this is a rather short episode. Yeah, probably one of our shortest, but it's Christmas. So go have fun with your friends and family.
Yes, and we hope that, you got to roll out some cookies while we talked about gingerbread.
Yes.
All right, we're going to go have our own.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks for coming to sit with us, Isabel. We didn't do that last